What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in, man. I want to talk about Tamar Braxton. Apparently, she posted about being robbed, and it was by a guy that she apparently was dating, believed to be a younger man that she's now calling out, who had access to her residence, who knew where to go to get what they were getting, didn't take anything else. But one particular item, which was the safe, and some stuff might have been turned over that. But I have to talk about this, man. I didn't even know that Tamar was dating. No one really knew, right? Because women, for the most part, they love to talk about how they're taking time to heal. They're taking time to be celibate, even though she hasn't really said that. But I haven't heard her say that, but she just got out of according to her, toxic relationship. I believe it was last year, right? With David. Just for her in the next year to be in some sort of friends with benefits or short-term casual relationship with a guy whom she has in her home that she's calling a bum and broke, right? But he's stealing from you, and you're having this passive aggressive message of forgiveness. This is what I'm telling y'all, man. Ever since Vince, Tamar has been down extremely bad in the dating department. She has not been able to get a guy that was on Vince's level. Vince is a well-known manager. She has not been able to really get with anybody of his caliber. Everything has been downhill. And that happens when you have somebody like Tamar. I'm not saying Tamar is a bad person. You know, there are times I find her to be likable, but I do think she could become unbearable, especially to the people around her. And I'm sure she was unbearable to Vince. Now, the situation with her and David, she called him T'Challa. She was all giddy, all in love with this guy, only for that to end in a disaster. Only for her to get into some new relationship with a younger guy that ends up stealing from her. Do y'all not see what's going on here? Their dating options get worse and worse. And I think women have to look themselves in the mirror and they have to figure out what is going on. Why am I continuing to date bums? Why am I dating people who are stealing from me? Why am I dating people who want to hurt me or steal from me? Because in the message, and I'm going to get to the message, I have to say my piece first, of course. She was very forgiving of this guy. And from when I look at the message, man, it looks to me that she's going to end up sleeping with him again. She says she wasn't angry. Maybe this is her way of channeling forgiveness and turning over trying to be a new Tamar for quite some time. And it really hasn't been working out. But let's get into this article, man. This is according to TMZ. Tamar is the latest victim of brazen burglars, but instead of vowing vengeance, she's actually sending them prayers. The singer broke the startling news early Wednesday morning, saying a few hours ago, this broken bum-ass man, one that I know, broke into my home and stole my safe only. Well, how did he know what your safe was, where your safe was? Did you tell him? Did he look around? In her post, Tamar notes nothing else was taken, including valuables like Birkin bag or a computer or gaming systems, but that the safe seemed to be the only item sought. I mean, do they have the access code? Are they going to break into the safe? I mean, obviously this person must know what the combination, or maybe they don't. That's why they took the whole safe, which lets me know we're talking about somebody who's not very smart. Because unless they have the code, unless they have the technology or whatnot to get inside the safe, what is the point of taking it? Unless you just wanted to get back at Tamar, which is what, once again, you ladies have got to stop dealing with these broke males. You need to stop dealing with males that are all in your house, all in your business, knowing where you keep your money at and your valuables. Why are you dealing with males like that? It is because their dating options are getting worse. Just look at how angry these women are on YouTube and social media. And the older they get, the worse their dating options get. And they're delusional. They think if they become fake femininity achievers, they think that they're going to be able to attract the men that they want. You only attract the type of men that actually match the type of energy that you're putting out. If you're putting out the energy of a wife, of a woman that wants to settle down, as a woman who wants to be feminine, a woman that wants to be with a man and not just be sleeping with a man, you're going to find that. You're going to be able to attract that. But if you have masculine energy and you're out here talking about how independent you are, you're going to find yourself with a lot of broke, bummy males who need you to survive. She also had a message for the perp. I want you to know firsthand that I am not angry. You did not break me. You did not violate me. What your broken ass don't realize that God gave me that home and every single thing in it during a pandemic, and also during the time when I was all those things. God personally put the pieces of my life back together. And then you ended up getting, now this is what the information I've been looking at, somebody that she was sleeping with, somebody that she was dating. That's a situation you put yourself in, Tamar. You have to be careful who you allow in your home. But so many women are so willing to allow anybody in their home. These type of situations end up happening. Not all the time. I'm talking about not guys stealing safes. What I'm talking about is women having their home violated, either with bad energy or with domestic situations. You got to be careful who you allow in your home. That's first and foremost. This person should not know where your safe is. She asked, so Pumpkin, you did not steal from me. Those things you took, he will give back to me 1,000,000 times fold. You took from God. Tamar then got seriously biblical, saying the crook isn't ready for the kind of vengeance God is about to drop on them. She closed with saying, Father, have your way. Amen. Law enforcement sources confirmed Tamar's Calabasas home was broken into Tuesday night around 7 or 8 p.m. and that a safe was indeed taken. She wasn't home, but God was, according to Tamar. And this is why, again, you ladies have to be careful who you allow in your home, who you give your energy to. There's a lot of different people out there, man, and they have agendas. Let's look at this article from Yahoo. Did Tamar know? Did Tamar just get robbed or someone she knows? Tamar Braxton to Instagram on November 17th, where she shared a startling story about a home burglary incident she recently experienced. A few hours ago, this broken bum-ass man, one that I know, broke into my home and stole my safe only. The R&B star wrote, the singer made it known that although the suspect turned her home upside down after vandalizing her bedroom, they did not break her spirit. According to Braxton's post, the thief didn't steal many of her personal items, including her expensive Birkin bags, gaming systems, and her computer, because it can't really sell that unless you take the gaming systems or a computer to a pawn shop. But they were just trying to get what they think the money is. A true bum, right? They go on to cite what she said in her post here. Let's see. According to TMZ, Braxton was not home during the time of the incident. Law enforcement sources say the singer's house was broken into on November 16th around 7 or 8 p.m. The star lives in Atlanta, Georgia, with her 8-year-old son, Logan Vincent Herbert, who she shares with her ex-husband, Vincent Herbert. She said God's going to deal with him, man. I think Tamar needs to deal with her own situation, her own insecurities. She might as well just say who robbed her. And we all know it's a guy that she was dealing with. You know, that's why he went straight for the bedroom and turned upside down. Might have been somebody that she broke up with. Might have been somebody that wanted her to give him money and he wouldn't do it. And she wouldn't do it. This is why, once again, you have to be careful of the type of people you bring into your life. When you bring certain energies into your life, man, it's a recipe for disaster. But women are nowadays are so welcoming of strangers enter their home, and then they wonder why these things happen. Why are you so ready to have strangers in your home? And women, especially nowadays, are so welcoming of just anybody into their home, especially a man that they're sleeping with. Because it seems to me that the message to me was of a woman that was upset, but trying to withhold that, being upset, because she wanted to show that, she's all about forgiveness and she's all about forgiving the people that wronged you, right? And that's what Tamar seemingly is doing. But Tamar has to understand is that person was brought into the home by you. And you need to do what you can to separate yourself from this person. But looking at the message, I think she's going to end up forgiving that person. Now, maybe she'll tell the police who it is, because, if Tamar knows who it is, and I'm pretty sure she does, they'll know who it is. They'll go get him. We'll find out, in the next day or so who it is. Tamar probably doesn't want y'all to know. That's why she was so forgiving in her posts, because she doesn't want y'all to know that this is probably a guy that she was having relations with, that she invited into her bedroom, that knew where the safe was. Anyway, man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like the video, share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll see you on the next one.